Hello, my name is Kevin McManus and I'm from County Leitrim, and I just recently published this book, Darkness at the Edge of Town, which was published by Book Hub, and today I'm just going to read you a short little extract from chapter 2, which is entitled Sunday Girl. Okay. As the Mass ended, the parishioners filed out of the church. Seeing the congregation leave, the parish priest raised his hands in benediction and said, "Go in peace, the Lord be with you." As the parishioners talked and laughed their way out of the church, a soft shaft of afternoon light filtered through the windows and cast a kaleidoscope of colours around the interior. The sound of the last few pews being vacated echoed in sharp staccato bursts against the walls, leaving an empty silence in its wake. A faint smell of incense and wax candles triggered in the air, while outside birdsong trilled cheerfully. Old men stood under a tree in the graveyard and talked about their glory days, playing football and making hay. The April sun shone through the branches of the ash tree where they were sheltering, casting dappled shade like a patchwork quilt. They spoke and laughed with weak voices, their voices cracked and broken by age. Their hands were coarse, their skin wrinkled and folding over thin arms. Their faces seamed with years of sun and hard work, their eyes watery with evidence of cataracts and glaucoma. Middle-aged women stood around in small circles, exchanged local gossip, and cut poor misfortunes to ribbons with their tongues as they tightly clinched their handbags. The women's tongues were sharp and cut with the precision of a surgeon's scalpel. Their words rose and fell like the tide, their voice a wave of feminine anger and resentment as they glared at each other, like cats in a fight. As they spoke, their mouths were hidden behind a hard line of red lipstick. The colour was too bright for everyday wear, and its evidence of application was blotchy and uneven. They were mainly women in their 40s and 50s, dressed in floral prints dresses. Some wore tight white blouses that drew attention to the beads of sweat on their necks and upper lips. They wore flesh-coloured tights and sturdy black shoes that were good for chasing cattle that broke out frequently from their bottoms. Their hair was carefully curled under the tongs and curlers. This coven of women smelled of hairspray, with the odd whiff of cheap perfume, but they mainly smelled like cabbage and boiled bacon, the scent coming in waves from all of them. Children chased each other around the gravestones as their mothers dished the dirt. The children cheered with laughter over something one of them had said, and their voices mingled with the shrill gossip of the women. So, thank you very much, and hope you liked that extract. And as I said, it's from this book here, Darkness at the Edge of Town, by me, Kevin McManus, published by Book Hub, and it's available to buy now from the Book Hub website, and also available from Amazon.com or Amazon.co.uk, whichever you prefer. And thank you. Goodbye.